Taylor Swift, the undisputed queen of pop who has redefined the boundaries of musical storytelling and cultural phenomenon, is riding the crest of yet another monumental achievement with the launch of her latest masterpiece, The Life of a Showgirl. This album, a glittering tapestry of introspection, glamour and raw vulnerability, has not only shattered streaming records but has also cemented Swift's status as a generational force, blending the spectacle of her era's tour with the intimate confessions that have always been her hallmark. At 35, Swift is navigating the dizzying heights of fame with a grace that belies the exhaustion of back-to-back promotions, late-night writing sessions, and the relentless scrutiny that accompanies every chord she strikes. Yet, amid the chaos of interviews, fan theories, and chart dominations, she carved out a pocket of serenity for herself. A low-key dinner in the heart of New York City, shared not with her high-profile fiancé but with a trusted confidant who brings levity to her whirlwind existence. The evening unfolded at the 86, a chic steakhouse tucked away in Manhattan's vibrant West Village, where the scent of aged beef and flickering candlelight create an ambience that's equal parts intimate and indulgent. Swift arrived looking every inch the style icon she is, her ensemble a masterclass in effortless sophistication. A fitted black sweater that hugged her lithe frame, accentuating the poise she's honed through years of stage command, paired with a plaid miniskirt that nodded to her penchant for playful patterns and schoolgirl whimsy, a subtle echo of her 1989-era reinvention. The outfit was completed with knee-high boots that elongated her legs, adding a touch of rock and roll edge to the otherwise cozy vibe. But it was the accessories that stole the subtle show. A chic Christian Dior handbag, its quilted leather gleaming under the streetlights, slung over one shoulder like a talisman of quiet luxury. Gold bracelets dangled from her wrists, catching the light with each animated gesture, while a slim luxury wristwatch, rumored to be a vintage Rolex, encircled her arm, its face a discreet reminder of time's fleeting nature in her packed schedule. Fans, ever the eagle-eyed detectives, flooded social media with breakdowns of her look, praising how it balanced vulnerability with unassailable confidence, much like the album's themes of love's highs and performative lows. Accompanying her was Jerrod Carmichael, the razor-sharp comedian whose wit has earned him Emmys and a devoted following for his unflinching takes on identity, fame, and human folly. At 37, Carmichael exudes a cool detachment that's magnetic in its authenticity, and his presence beside Swift felt like the perfect counterbalance to her megastar aura. Dressed in a tailored black jacket layered over a crisp white shirt, sleeves rolled up just enough to reveal a hint of tattooed forearm, he mirrored her understated elegance while injecting his signature edge. The duo's outing was a testament to the deep platonic bonds Swift cultivates away from the spotlight. Carmichael, a longtime friend, has been a sounding board for her through the Eras Tour's marathon run and the emotional excavation that birthed The Life of a Showgirl. Their laughter spilled out onto the sidewalk as they entered the restaurant, a rare unguarded moment captured by passers-by and paparazzi alike, reminding the world that even icons need allies who see beyond the glamour. Conspicuously absent from this celebratory sojourn was Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end whose burly charm and boyish grin have become as synonymous with Swift's narrative as her red lipstick confessions. The couple, freshly engaged in a fairy tale proposal that sent Swifties into a frenzy, has been the epitome of couple goals, from stadium sweet nothings to joint holiday gatherings with the Kelce clan. Kelce, who served as the unwitting muse for several tracks on the album, infusing lyrics with references to gridiron grit and tender post-game embraces, was sidelined by professional demands. Just the day prior, his Chiefs had suffered a razor-thin defeat to the Jacksonville Jaguars in a grueling away game, the kind that leaves even the toughest athletes nursing bruises and strategizing comebacks. With a crucial home matchup against the Detroit Lions looming on the horizon, Kelce was deep in recovery mode back in Kansas City, likely icing joints and reviewing footage rather than toasting Swift's success over ribeye. Fans, while understanding the realities of their cross-country romance, couldn't help but speculate on social media. Would a victory call from the field become fodder for Swift's next bridge? Or perhaps a surprise visit to her next promo stop, turning absence into anthemic longing? This solo-ish outing, platonic companionship notwithstanding, highlighted Swift's evolution as a woman in command of her narrative. The Life of a Showgirl, released amid a blaze of midnight listening parties and cryptic teasers, explores the duality of performance, the sequined spotlight versus the shadowed dressing room, where vulnerability reigns. Tracks like Opalite, a shimmering ode to steadfast love amid chaos, and Eldest Daughter, a poignant reflection on legacy and pressure, have drawn parallels to Swift's own life, her transition from country ingenue to global empire builder, the weight of expectations from a fanbase that feels like family. The album's success, eclipsing even Adele's streaming benchmarks in its first week, underscores Swift's unerring instinct for cultural pulse-taking. Critics hail it as her most mature work yet, a sonic scrapbook of Vegas glitz filtered through Midwestern roots, with guest spots from collaborators like Jack Antonoff and Aaron Dessner adding layers of indie introspection. Yet, amid the acclaim, Swift's dinner date served as a quiet exhale, a reclamation of normalcy in a life scripted for spectacle.